Imagine unlimited access to tools that will transform the energy in your life, your relationships, and your community. Welcome to the new podcast, Chi Chat with Kat, the podcast to enhance, transform, and energize your life. Here is your host, holistic health practitioner, life coach, author, speaker, lover of nature, fur babies, and music, Catherine Page.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Catherine Page from Richmond Hill with Chi Chat with Kat podcast. I am kind of trying something new, so if I look the other way, I'm trying to now record audibly for whatever for the podcast, plus give you a little bit of me in the picture so you can see what I'm up to. Last time was a really long time ago, probably like a year ago before I actually put up a podcast. There's a lot of reasons why, but the biggest reason is I needed to get a recharge reward. So when I left you last, we talked about the energy of the pandemic, that we were talking about that you just need to ask yourself, how are you feeling? Recognize how you're feeling, and then find ways to deal with how you're feeling. Well, that's what I ended up doing after I stopped doing everything. And it wasn't that I didn't want to be here and be there, but I needed to be here for me, for my family, for everything that was happening as we all kind of transferred through this pandemic that seems to keep on going. And I needed to take that time for me and my family to just kind of recharge and reset and kind of reward myself a little bit with dealing with all of the changes and everything that was coming out, family dynamics, life dynamics, work dynamics, different things. If you don't know, in Ontario, they pretty much shut down everybody for like 3 months. And over the last year, they've kind of played around with who gets to open, who gets to close, who gets to see people, who doesn't get to see people. It's just been up, down, all over. Blah, blah, blah. In the meantime, I have my mom who is older. She's in her mid-70s, and she's kind of like, she's not capable of standing in line for an hour to get her groceries and different things. So we really had to kind of look at changing everything about what I was kind of doing to kind of dealing with what we were going to cope. So I kind of really needed some time to recharge my batteries because the energy output that I was putting out was for dealing with all of this extra stuff. And on top of that, I was getting my regular clientele calling with crisis and feelings and emotions like we talked about before I left last April. So I chose the time to take care of my support network, take care of my clientele that I already take care of, and just kind of take that extra time outside of that for me so I could be able to keep giving back and keep going forward. The interesting part that happens when you have time to recharge and reset and kind of, not worry about the day-to-day work life, you have crazy nodes of inspiration. And this was kind of one of them. Like, I have watched different podcasts and some stick very much just to the audio. And then I've watched other ones that do both the audio and the talk. I'm definitely a chitter chatter with my hands and my emotions and who I am and all that stuff. I mean, I've been called a cartoon a number of times. So this is where I kind of decided that I wanted to switch in talking to you about this way as well. So if you want to listen to me on the radio, that's great on your way to work, or if you want to sit down and listen to me and I can show you a couple great things, then we'll do that too. So you have both options. So I've really had a change of inspiring flow as I took some time to kind of figure out what I was doing, where I was going, what I was going to do with it, how I was going to make it all happen. And so here we are. So over the next few weeks, you might get a plethora of podcasts, and then we'll probably slow down to some regular stuff once or twice a month or once a week, depending. I very much work on inspiration. I do not work on, you need to see something every Wednesday. I love the fact that people can do that every Wednesday. All the power to you. This person works on inspiration. I can wake up at 3:30 in the morning and just let things flow. but it's about how I feel. And this is the part where we talked before about I look at how I'm feeling before I start communicating with people. And that's the part that I want to do with you guys. I want you to really tap in to that energetic flow of who you are and then letting that flow out however it seems to be. And if you need that support, reach out. If you want to just kind of take some time to yourself to recharge and be able to focus on what's in your life and what you need to have in your life, then do that too. Don't worry about justifying every piece that you do. I'm going to communicate with what I'm up to. And if I kind of like disappear for a little while, there's always something that's up with me. I'm kind of working on something, or I've come up with some new great idea that takes time to invent. And sometimes I have to ponder my crazy ideas for a while before I kind of go, hey, here they are, right? So we've got some stuff in the works, which we'll talk about as we go along. But I really want to talk over the next few weeks about kind of helping you through what I call COVID exhaustion or the pandemic exhaustion. So on my next podcast, that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about some ways to help with pandemic exhaustion or COVID exhaustion, and how we can get through the next few months. I don't know what the future looks like. I don't know how many vaccines we're going to get. I don't know what a post-pandemic world looks like. All I know is that we need to have support through it all, and those are the pieces that we're going to do. So I hope you are all doing well. I hope you are staying healthy and safe and kind to yourselves. I look forward to sharing some really great new content and some ideas we've come up with. And that's why I'm back. So have a wonderful day. Stay well, stay healthy. May your mind be clear, your words ring true, your heart be your guide. Take care of each other and take care of yourself the most. Have a great day. Bye. Namaste.
Once again, thank you for listening to our episode. To expand our connection, join us on our Facebook group, Chi Chat with Kat. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, or our YouTube channel at TLC Page Wellness. If you'd like to work together to improve your health and well-being, go to our website at tlcpagewellness.com, book a free consultation, check out what we have to offer, and see what new programs are being developed. We look forward to working with you. Have a blessed day. See you next time.